G'day, I'm Mike House, based in Perth, Western Australia. I'm a speaker and author on the topic of resilience, raising the capacity of leaders and helping them to raise the capacity of people around them. I've been working with Virtual360 for almost a year now, and in that time I've noticed my capacity to do the work that counts in my practice has gone up exponentially. They take care of so many details, from scheduling, managing inboxes, doing a ton of really useful admin and research and graphic design in the background, that it just frees me up to focus my mind, energy and attention on the stuff that I'm really good at. I reckon it's at least tripled my capacity, even though I've only really added one part-time person to my team. The team at Virtual360 are very proactive, so Karen and Maita are often suggesting new ways that we can approach business together, new systems that we could deploy to gain a bit of a technological or efficiency edge, and they're often also suggesting ways that I could be generating business and managing my own sales pipelines in a more proactive way to generate new leads and new possibilities. I love how proactive they are. Not all of their suggestions are things that we follow through on, but it just really tells me that rather than just a set of order takers, I've got a team that knows what they're doing and that they're proactively engaged in helping me build my business and make it better. Maita and the team are also really flexible. It's one of the things I greatly appreciate. Being a sole operator, often there's meetings slotting in or delivery opportunities slotting in that mean the times that we've set up to work together to run the admin of behind the scenes get shifted around. So Maita's often shifting the hours that she's available to me and the days that she's available to me, and when I need her to surge capacity, she'll do that, and there's other times when it's a bit quieter and we'll back things off a little bit. I really appreciate that flexibility. For a solo operator, it makes a world of difference. One of the questions I'm often asked about working with a company that's based in a different country, where all of our interactions are via technology and online meetings, is how do you monitor progress? How do you monitor direction towards goals? How do you monitor integrity and all of that? What's the reliability of it? And I can say without reservation that Virtual360 has been super reliable in every regard. They conduct themselves with massive integrity. I feel like I can trust them completely. They are reliable and they are consistent in the output. And more than that, the communication is always first class. So whenever there's questions or uncertainty about what we're doing together, why or how, they're always really quick to address those concerns and make sure that we're all on the same page. One of the questions that I had when I started working with Virtual360 was, what would the responsiveness be like? It's interesting, when you're a solo business operator, sometimes you need assistance in a fairly immediate sense, especially if you're in front of a client chasing a piece of information or a document or something like that. The systems that we've got in place work really, really well, and Maita, the person that works directly with me, is super responsive. So between a combination of email, WhatsApp and our CRM system, she's on tap whenever she's working for me, and sometimes even when she's not. And it's really quick and easy to get a response. One of the things I love about working with Virtual360 is the diversity of the team that Karen has built around her. So while I primarily work with Maita, she's my number one contact, and we're in touch with each other on an almost daily basis dealing with the detail of my business. There's also the capacity to add backup if Maita's ever away or sick or off doing training or any of the other things that are reasonably to be expected when you're working with a single person. But there's also other expertise and specialties within the group. So they've got web design and graphic design and copywriters and all kinds of skills. That means that if Maita's not individually able to do what I need to be done, then the team as a whole can get behind her and the results are always great. Thanks Virtual360, it's been a huge benefit to have you on board, and I really enjoy working with you. Thanks very much, Virtual360. It's a pleasure doing business with you.